welcome, ladies. Let's get started with the raindrop technique. Anyone? Oh, yum, Tamara, what are you eating, man?
Hang on a second.
It's a lemon and salmon pasta that I made the other night with rocket and spinach and asparagus.
That's right.
I had my breakfast, but I feel I'm hungry again.
Is that the one that's been in the freezer, or is that the one that you keep pulling out of the fridge that you made 5 days ago? Okay, right. So,
Me or Catherine?
and Tamara, you, the one that's eating salmon, honey.
No, I didn't make it 5 days ago, only 3 days ago.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let's get started. Welcome, ladies. All right. The naughty one is done. Okay. Raindrop technique. Who's here have experienced raindrop on a full-on?
Me.
Me. Anyone would like to share about the experience about the raindrop?
Yeah, absolutely. When we first did it, it was the most amazing effect, and how it worked. Now, Catherine laughs at me, but she said, "Anna, I'm going to treat you to something. I'm going to show you something, and I want you to accept what I do with love. Okay? How do you feel?" And I said, I want love, right? And then she started this process. She goes, "Okay, get naked, but I'll put a towel on you." I went, "Okay." So she barely touched me, guys, and it was just from the feet. So she was working, I don't know, but points, chakras and what have you, from the feet, on the leg, and then the back. But in every way she touched me, it was like I was feeling the energy that she was putting in, and I was just in that moment. No, it was not like sex. It was
better than sex.
Absolutely. You heard me say it. So, and it was amazing. I slept. She goes, "Anna, Anna? I go, "Yeah." I was out. When I woke up, I felt like I'd been refreshed. I feel like she'd taken something from me, and I feel like the yucky stuff, and it's just amazing. What about Linda? You did the raindrop, didn't you, darling? I did it on you, didn't I?
Yeah, that was on that weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was her.
Yeah.
What was your experience like, Linda?
It was good. It was different. It was relaxing. Yeah, it was just relaxing and just, energizing.
Relaxing and energizing. Interesting. Was there any difference to other massage that you might have before?
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, different.
Different.
In what way? Like, have you done any deep tissue massage before, or relaxation massage? What are the point of difference?
I had a good massage, and it was very, very strong, and and she put me in a lot of pain. All those tension muscles. No other raindrop technique. No.
Yeah. And, sometimes they put you in pain, right? You feel painful. But after raindrop, how long does it last for that sense of relaxation? Is that just 2 hours, a day or two, or the effect for days?
Well, for me, it was good. It lasted for a while. I mean, I felt lighter, and I felt softer. I don't know how to explain it, but it was like I was just feeling so melancholy, so relaxed. You saw me the next day, I barely lifted a finger. Making breakfast, she was doing dishes. I was not. But Evie, you were there too, honey. What do you think of the raindrop, honey?
It was amazing.
There you go.
Was that the night that wasn't our night we sat up all night, was it?
Yeah, it was. Remember I did you? And then you did me the next day?
After we went for the walk, we did everything. That was before our intensive, right?
Yeah.
So what it did for me was energize.
Yeah. She's like a bunny.
So
I was so energized and charged, and it was just amazing.
good. So basically, hear from people that you guys have different response to it. The reason being is the oils meet your needs, mental, emotion, and physical. Right? Anna, you are the one who, if anyone go to your place, you don't sit down and talk to us. You stand in the kitchen, you're running around and talking to us at the same time.
Yeah.
But what you did, the contrast is I did the raindrop for you. You just sat there and chill.
Yeah.
The breakfast, I did the dishes. That's not the problem. But you were able to chill. Anyone seen Anna chilling, sitting down and not lifting a finger?
Do you have it on video?
After I did some crystal clearing with her the other night, she did.
Yeah, I was like, I couldn't get up from that one.
Yeah, beautiful. So we have different sources to help us to do the clearing. So raindrop is one of the techniques that I experienced with amazing effect. I actually had someone who fully trained and qualified as a raindrop technique practitioner. So what we did in the intensive is, what I did was I just applied. Well, Gary Young, who was the owner of the company and invented this technique, his intention was for us to use it for family and friends. But as you know, everyone will have commercialized their mind that in Australia, you need to be certified as a raindrop technique because of all the insurance and rah, rah, rah. Let's not go there. But I did have someone professionally trained and very experienced. And I walk out of it is like I was in cloud 9. Okay. So imagine that I wasn't certified, or I'm still not certified. I have done it for many times for my family and friends. And the effect have on each of you. And I just taught some of you apply on each other. And the effects that you have experienced was amazing already.
Really? That's something I want to learn.
To experience that. No, hang on. Anna, did you do one for Tamara? Not yet.
I haven't done it for tomorrow I did have you in my room, but no, I didn't touch you in that room.
Okay, keep it PG, man.
But that's something I want to learn, because that creates, the body gets aligned with the energies. It really does. Like, I want to do this for my daughter. Still can't do that for her, but this will also be really good for children.
Yeah, it does. For this raindrop technique, I have friends in Malaysia actually has a center for children with special needs, especially for the kids with Down syndrome. We know that their eyes often cross. So after 6 months intensive treatment, you can see the difference. And you often know children with special needs that their growth are significantly impacted. But when they have applied the raindrop, also the biblical ancient oil, that's another oil that we will talk about it, that you can see they have a significant growth in them. Even for adult, after the raindrop technique, you possibly could be 2 cm taller. Anyone have a guess the reason being?
Relaxation of the body.
Tension. Yeah.
The tension.
Your muscles release, therefore they're not pulling you in. Your bones are going, whatever this is, the muscles are going away from the bone, going, like you hear like this cacophony of going,
Yeah.
It sounds exaggerated, guys, but it's not. It really isn't.
So when you apply the back on both sides of your spine, imagine your disc. When we are stressed, what happened to our disc, to our spine?
It goes like that.
It gets squished down.
So when we are not just relaxing, if you look on the screen of each oil, they have their function. But the beauty of it is we often start with Vala. A lot of you guys will have heard about and say, the Vala, the Vala. Most of the techniques that we apply in Young Living, we often use Vala. Anyone have experienced this oil before?
Up until this? No, not
only with the raindrops.
Yeah.
With the onion raindrop. That's the first time.
Yeah. So with Vala, is basically when we apply it on children, we talk about courage. But what happens is actually, Vala, if when you look at the combination of the oil, is actually helping us to do the circulation, to bring us, and to help us to the qi. Anyone familiar with the Chinese, the qi, the qi to go around the circulation?
With the energy.
So help us to bring things into each part of the body is necessary. And you can hear that each of the ladies who have experienced raindrop before, it has different effect on them after their raindrop. So with my technician who did it for me, it was not just a massage. Before we start, she actually asked me to set an intention. So there was emotional clearing for me as well as a physical. All right. So it's the first oil we use for Vala, and it's also the last oil. So it's like kind of the opening and closing for us as well. Often that you guys will hear me, I also use white angelica. It's a protection for the person who apply and the person who receive. Because sometimes we don't know the sheet. Therefore, we spoke about it tomorrow, that we need to protect ourselves. Okay, so I'll use white angelica first, then Vala to open up. All right, so oregano is the first oil. When you look at the function, is the cleanses of the body. Okay, so basically help us to do some cleaning first.
And that's why it goes down to the feet first.
Yes. Well, what we do is for the feet is help us this reflexology. But what happens is when we could help the body to relax, what do we do after when you massage your feet? How does that help?
I was going to say it increases the circulation.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, your nerves, there's 8,000 million bloody nerves down the bottom of your feet.
Yes.
So, and there's pressure points there too. So
it is actually preparing you to receive the entire Raindrop technique. Because when you look at the method, and because on the spine is on the edge of the feet, right? And our brain is the big toe, is the reflexology point. So it's actually getting you ready. And the oil getting in to help you to preparing each part of it. And then when we go onto the spine, it's more effective as well. And then fines is helping your mental and physical recovery. So again, it's like opening the doors, trying to help you to open all this door in your mind, your body to receive. Because the feathering technique, when you go into, you can go into Google and search that. They will talk about that. The feathering technique is actually the American Indian technique that Gary Young learned from them. Gary Young, when he goes into each country, he doesn't just go to the country and talk to the government. He go into the country and find the native people and speak to them. Okay. And then the bezel, what does it do? Again, it's helping you to relax. It's really deepening down your body to open up.
Yeah, inflammation.
And cypress, I'm sure all of you are very familiar with all these herbs. And actually, some of my friends joke about is after raindrop, you smell like a pizza. These are all the herbs that you're using.
Absolutely.
And what does wintergreen do?
Well, it relieves pain. It relieves pain. That's what's in Panaway. It's in this too.
Yeah.
It relieves pain. It's an opiate too. It's poison. Sorry.
Yeah.
To correct me.
So be very careful. A lot of this oil are actually hot oil. It could, if you are not familiar with it and haven't used it before, especially for someone who have not used this oil before, always use your always use a V6 or carrier oil to dilute it first. Okay. And what does marjoram does? Reduce your stress level, soothing your nerves.
Yeah.
And peppermint oil, for those who are new, peppermint oil actually is another one that I call is an amplified oil. If you want wintergreen to be a stronger effect on your body, apply wintergreen first and then apply peppermint. It's going to help you to amplify the oils 10 times.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what amazing, aromacy is a blended oil. Actually, I have a few of other oils, but actually what the major thing is about our lymphatic system. Anyone would like to share about their knowledge about our lymphatic systems?
It's a cleaning system, and it works in conjunction with the circulatory system, and it's the lymphatic system's main job is in one of its main jobs is in the gut, where it takes a lot of the toxins that we ingest out, and in its process of circling around the body goes into all the lymph glands. We have a lot of lymph glands that come down the center of the body, under our arms, in our groins, where most of them are, and the lymphatic system drains into the circulatory system, the blood system, at about here in the body. So if there's a lot of crap in your lymphatic system, that's why you end up with a chest infection, because this is where it drains back in, and that's where the first part of the circulatory system picks up all of that stuff to then go to the kidneys and be filtered out.
Yeah. Well, beautiful. Okay, ladies. Now, can you see the effect of each oil when you're adding on top of each other? What would that do for your entire body and your mind and your spirit?
Would just amplify everything, from your muscles to your organs to your circulatory, to your, everything that anything that's hurting you.
It means that every cell in the body can be exposed to the oils, because it will go through the skin into the circulatory system and into the lymphatic system and then into the circulatory system, and that way every cell in the body can be exposed to whatever's in that blood system.
Yeah. So basically, even just put a drop of the oil on your palm, it only takes 22 minutes for that drop of oil to infuse into every single body of your cell. That's how powerful it is for one drop. And with the raindrop, if you receive the full raindrop, you could have over 100 drops of oil. And that's very potent. That's why I said be very careful for those who have not used this before, because all these oils are very strong. All right, must use carrier oil. All right, and after that, you need to drink plenty of water and rest as well. Because when you're going through detox, it's amazing, anything could happen, but in a safer way. A lot of my friends actually say, when you pee, you're actually getting a lot of bubbles in your pee. Does anyone know the reason?
It's toxins coming out of your body, isn't it?
I was going to say releasing gases.
Yeah. Gases, pee, all the toxins are coming out from your skin.
I got that one right.
Yeah, 1 point and
I'm just trying to remember this.
Yeah. So what would happen if someone started to have rashes if they were after experiencing raindrop? What would happen?
He's trying to say something.
I'm not sure. Can anyone hear me?
Very sorry.
I can now.
Yeah. What's the recommended carrier oil?
V6.
I'll show you.
Is it grape
Just
seed?
carrier oil.
No, well,
It's
there's
it's
in that skin as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's vegetable.
They'll have a recommended one.
Evie?
Yeah, that's the vegetable oil complex, darling.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks.
Evie, when Anna help you to set up your account, she will show you, okay? Because you don't have the oils yet, so wait for Anna to help you out.
Okay.
All right. Now, do you guys have any question with each of these oil? As I quickly explain their function, because nowadays it's so easy on the information highway. What's the function of oregano? What's the function of basil? Any questions?
Oregano cleanses.
Okay, and this could be easily, this is from Pinterest. As I said, when you Google it, there's so many things on the line that you can see, positive and negative as well. So it's up to you to choose what information you want to take in. Okay, now let me see raindrop. Everyone could see on my screen, you can see Gary Young. So I don't think we need to go into any more, but I think what is important is here you go.
Tribal members reached upward into the sky, deeply inhaling the healing power from the dancing lights. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
There's the Northern Lights, Anna.
This is the Northern Light in Port Nelson in Canada. This is actually one of the farm belongs to Young Living. For those who would like to, is every January, hopefully like it should be open now, that they'll open up the farm for harvest. All of the members from Young Living are welcome to join. So each time they will take in 16 people for a week to experience the farm, but you must put in your work too. So it's not a holiday. It's a time for you to experience the Northern Light and also the farm of black spur, which is, you know, one of the highest frequency oil as well. Okay. So the roll and relax technique. Okay, is where we apply on our feet. And that's what we are going to talk more. Now, does anyone actually have the oil with them physically?
Yeah, Anna. Yeah.
Okay, only Anna. All right.
Here's my Bella. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Okay, Anna, we probably won't do the application today because not everyone got it. I will explain the technique. Okay, now, for those who are considering getting this oil, these are the 5 ml bottles because 5 ml bottles are actually like a trial sample in Young Living. The actual bottle size is 15 ml. But the reason I say that this possibly the best starting point for you is because when you bought the Raindrop Technique as a pack, it actually came in with the V6 oil and the Ortho Ease massage oil as well. Okay, it doesn't include the white angelica, but each of the 5 ml bottles actually has about 80 drops of essential oil. Okay, so you guys can speak to Anna about this afterwards. So anyone could have this. The benefit for my families right now is even for Alex, my son, when he's unwell, he will open up to let me to apply oil on him. But if I try to apply on a daily basis for him, he'll be like, it is so annoying, Mom. But when he's not well, I said, I want to do raindrop on you. And he will have no objection because he knows that after the raindrop, he will go and sleep at least for 2 hours and he woke up like an energized bunny again. Because Alex has not fallen sick since it will be less than a handful of him falling sick for the last 9 years of time. Because I have used a lot of oil on him. And of course, I diluted with, any kids. Okay. So, but the fact is, anyone who is pregnant, again, it's just like any other medical issues that you don't advise people to use this when they're breastfeeding or when they are using a lot of heavy medication because it's not the oil not good for them. It could be the interaction between the medication and the herbals, it's just like the Chinese medicine. They will say, do not use it at the same time with your Western medicine. Okay, these are the preparations. So what I'll quickly bring you guys through is the raindrop on the feet. Okay, so it'll be nice that we could have our, elites like retreat every month that we can apply raindrop on each other, but we probably don't. I only do it once a quarter. So this is the raindrop on feet. Again, this photo might not be the best reflections or clearly to you guys, but can you see that our spine are actually on the edge of our both feet? So when we apply on this, then you actually can do it on your own. Okay, so what happened is, I'm going to be very not ladylike and showing how flexible my body is. This is my feet. Can you imagine it's my feet? Okay, so your left feet, your right hand is always like opening a doorknob. So you start from here. You always can draw a line on this side. And you start here. Normally you cut your nail as well. Otherwise I'll be pinching my own feet. All right. So you start like this. Your thumb is always on top. It's like helping you to do this. And come up here. 1, 2, 3. Can you imagine that you're massaging your brain? Each oil goes for 3 times. Okay, I'm doing it very fast. That's actually a video on YouTube. I'll send the link to you guys. I normally do it so fast that I beat them halfway through. All right, but can you see the technique is like the turning?
Yeah.
Okay. So for those who don't have the luxury like myself with a husband, even though he's like, I'm not good at massage, can I pay you to go somewhere else, someone else? I said, I'm not well. Can you just, even I asked him to, can you just do the layering? Vala, because on all the bottle we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to number. So even I get him to just put the oil on my back, just do this, I can feel the effect of it already. Can you imagine when we're doing it full on? So if you are going to be on your own and do it on your feet, this is the way. All right. For my mom, I'm not the best daughter. Say, Mom, I'm busy right now. I can't really take an hour out to do a raindrop. She said, okay, I'll do it on my feet. She doesn't even do this. She'll just and then go to sleep and woke up and say, oh, I feel better now. Okay. All right. So each of that you can do it. Anyone want to practice on themselves first? So have a feel. And if you have any question.
No, I've been practicing.
Yeah. Or how about just do it on your feet? Come on. This
I am doing it on my feet. You just can't see it. I can't lift my feet up that
just
high.
have a feel about it. Okay, let me go to the toilet. Practice it for each of your feet. Anna, don't fall. Be safe.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I love that feeling. I love that sensation. This is a really good position, by the way. It makes my back feel a little bit better. Yeah. God.
Oh, I've been sitting in this chair far too long today.
That's all right. Now she's making me do both. All right, there we go. 2 feet up. Oh, gosh. No, I still reckon, guys, I want to practice on you guys. I want to learn. I actually want to learn how to do the technique properly so I can help. You know. You can help. You can help people. You know, your clients. Evie can help Sammy when he lets you. Where did she go? She went to the toilet again.
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
Can't hear you muted, Denise.
All right, how do you guys feel?
Sorry, I said she's pregnant.
She didn't hear it.
Even when just doing it on your feet with oil.
Well, I like touching my feet because my feet are very sensitive, you know. They really do.
Okay.
Well, you could have been here, Evie. I would have done your feet.
Could have done one and I could have done the other, yours.
That's right.
Cool. All right. So these are the reflexology on the feet. And after that, okay, this is easy. Just showing you 2 to 3 drops. Can you see how much oil that you're actually going to use for the entire body? And then on the spine.
Oh, yeah.
Start from the very lower end of your tailbones to just the hairline, which is like just below.
Yeah.
And here you go. So again, when you get the whole set of the oil in a box, they actually will have this information coming in. When you buy it separate, you have the 15 mils. I'm sure you guys will be resourceful to find this reminder. But as I said, each time I turn on the video and follow the step.
Yep.
Okay. All right. open Q&A. Any questions so far?
I think.
No, it sounds interesting. Looks interesting.
In what ways interesting, Tamara?
Just the technique on rolling it onto your feet. See how that goes.
Yeah. And then when you apply on your spine, there will be different technique of movement as well.
It's actually really quite beautiful. It's more relaxation massage, not remedial, but the oils are actually doing all the magic.
All the work.
And you're just and it's the fanning and the it was really good fun to try when we were trying it at the retreat.
Yeah. So we've been sharing about as a receiver for the raindrop. How about those who have applied for others? What's your experience like when you gave?
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's always good to do.
It's beautiful because it's the way you give. It's the emotion. She sets the intention. You ask her, what do you feel? What do you want to receive? And then, if you at that point you can turn around and go, I don't feel like giving that to you because that's not how I feel today. Somebody else can step in. Do you know what I mean? You can't do it unless you're ready to feel that emotion, because that's how it works. It works with her intention or their intention and your emotion.
Aligned frequencies.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay. So it brings to the connectiveness, what's vocabulary? The consciousness of the connection. Can someone read my mind?
The connectivity to the consciousness.
Exactly. Thanks, Tamara. Okay. Now, for those who experience a raindrop, how is that sense of the connectedness in the consciousness? Not about in a conscious mind, but in the sense of consciousness in the universe.
I felt like I was floating free. I was just floating. There was no pain. There was just the love, the energy, the love. Right? There was just no pain in it. And that's been a long time since I've had a time where I've not had the pain. But yeah, the pain's now I'm using the oil and I'm using my light work and putting the light through my body, and I'm slowly eradicating the pain too. But it's, imagine doing the raindrop now, what I was like 3 months ago to what I am now. Fuck. Watch out, Evie.
Watch out, baby.
Beautiful. All right. Now, any other questions?
No, I think we need to. I think I'd like to try, getting a couple of people and practice doing it. Because like I'm doing the crystal work, beautiful work from Tamara, right? And if Anne Marie was here, she's going to scream because I said to her, "You got to be here." She's, "Oh, I got to do this." So I went, okay, listen to the recording, because she wants me to do the raindrop treatment. And she wants to learn about it. But I think if once you feel that, once you start working with the stuff that it's going to help you, that's going to heal you, you just go to another level. Your consciousness connectivity.
You want to speak English like me, Anna? You're most
Yeah. I love it.
Bali should be fun then, hey?
Oh, Bali will be more than raindrop, Denise.
Bali will be.
Whoa. Ooh.
Well, I do want to come. I just have to start work before I can say yes.
Well,
say yes and then start work.
Just
come along with us.
Thanks,
just say yes. When you say yes,
right,
and you put the intention out there, then other things will flow, honey.
It will just happen.
Yep.
All right, yes. Then I want to.
Beautiful. All right. Someone kindly send Denise the link for the registration.
That one is on. That one is on Messenger, isn't it?
Yeah, that is, and I'm pretty sure. Yep.
Cool.
And under the pool. Yep.
All right.
But Denise, let me know if you need it though.
For you guys to have the oil with you. Because even on Zoom, I can lead you guys on actually the application on your feet.
Yeah,
okay.
When I get it, that would be great.
All right. But other than that, if you have one or two oil, just start using it. This oil have their own intelligence. Okay, the pure oil, they are the lifeblood of the plant.
Yeah, absolutely.
They are better than dry herbs. I'm confident to say. All right. I think I better let you guys go. I know it's late in Melbourne or Darwin or Brisbane. And
not that anybody.
Sorry?
I said, no, I just want to know where the chocolate is. I saw the photos. I just wanted to see them. Are you teasing
all that?
No,
it is arriving in Melbourne. It is arriving in Melbourne tonight at 9:30. You are not.
They've eaten it all.
No, I have a very clear instruction to my darling husband. With the cargo coming back to Melbourne tonight. Okay. All right, I have a quick question. That's probably why Monday I was like, now we have moved the call to 9 a.m. Melbourne time. Does anyone feel that you would like to accept this challenge to start the call on Monday, 6 a.m., which means it could be Queensland
4:30 a.m. No.
And Darwin 4:30 a.m.
I got everyone else to say it was okay, but I was too scared to ask Linda. Look at her face.
I'm going to say yeah, because I miss out Mondays. It's not fair.
I know.
I
was going to say everyone else down here was okay. However, I was a bit scared to ask Linda and Denise because it would have been like 4:30 and 5 o'clock, and I could see Linda going.
Yeah, I can hear that.
How about you, Denise?
The body is in control. No. All right. So here
4:30 is all right. Because then we're finished by 5:30. Then I can go for a bike ride.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Yes.
I'd probably be I'd be up I'd be able to manage that, but I probably would have to leave before the hour and take it into the car.
Yeah.
So you'd be driving to the trip to work with me. But that'd be cool.
Well, not
okay.
So my intention is for you ladies to really have the sisterhood to start the first thing on the week